if you want to understand more what Arafat I'm talking about, I want you to go to your Google or your Google Chrome and search this book called The Seventh Disruption. This has this information. So this book of The Seventh Disruption, a disruption is a break in the value chain or a business model that is essential for the survival of a country, company, or industry, meaning that it is something that is inevitable. So right now, the disruption that we are in is called the banking and finance. And in this, you'll click here, this, you read through. But in this, if you look at the banking and disruption, the seventh disruption, they will tell you that however, in hundreds of years, hopefully you can see what I'm trying to say, the banking and finance. In this book, they will tell you that however, in hundreds of years, two people, Arafat and you who's listening to me, we can be able to exchange valid goods and services without any intermediary. Without any intermediary, that meaning that without any middleman. Without any middleman. This does not only apply in money. Take an example. If Arafat, I'm selling my land at $1,000. I'm selling to John. I'm selling land at $1,000. But since John wants land but doesn't know that Arafat is selling land, there is a middleman there. Let us say Peter. Peter will come to John and tell John that I have land, but that land is at $2,000, meaning that John will pay extra $1,000 for the land that Arafat is selling at $1,000. Just imagine if John approached Arafat directly, he would have saved $1,000. This is the same thing. The charges that you are being charged, you can compare. You know the bank charges that they usually charge you on the transactions. You just imagine being charged as low as $1 on any transaction. Really, you can't compare that. And in this book, they continue and say that why is it good for Arafat and John to transact without any intermediary? They tell us that cutting out multiple middlemen in transactions will save money in your pockets. And they tell you that no wonder the cryptocurrencies have the banking fraternity worried. They have to adopt. Now that's why you have started seeing them trying to talk about the central bank cryptocurrencies. They've started with cooperating with exchanges like Binance, because the only way for survival is cooperation. But if you try to say that I don't want this to happen, definitely it has to happen, and it will happen because it is a disruption. It is like saying that I don't want the internet. You can't stop the internet. This is the same thing with the cryptocurrencies that we are talking about today. So they're telling us that mobile wallets are well suited for performing day-to-day transactions and payments, as I've shown you, making them a